Hello there. I'm going to be doing a Tower of Deception playlist slash guide slash whatever. Um, but the somewhat important part here is that, like most things, I'm going to try to stick to. Granted, the gear is going to be a bit over the top just because I don't want to deal with making specific gear sets that are intentionally nerfed, but I will be using only epics for as long as possible. I don't know how far up this will actually scale difficulty-wise, but as long as I can, I'll stick to only epics, and if I need to do upgrades, I will try to stick as much as possible to fusion champions or, anything that's reasonable to have for a free-to-play account. So that's gonna be the point of this. I'm probably gonna do them in batches of 5 plus Hidden Chamber each day. If I realize that this takes more time, it probably shouldn't, but if I do, I may decide to go back on that decision. Point is, we're running kind of the epic team that I run for everything as soon as I run epics, because these are the epics that actually do something. So yeah, let's get right into it. I don't really know what the hell is going on. What I do know is that there's only one crystal, so how bad could it possibly be? Um, and as far as I can tell, I mean, this is really just going to be slap fighters down and call it a day. How much damage are they actually going to deal here? Okay, they're not even going to make it. Right, well, let's put Hollow down here. I don't know if they're going to start spawning archers at one point.
I like you. You're bold.
Thirsty much.
Fancy my kiss my ass.
And let's just clear all that out. I guess start laying down tanks since they seem to be spawning in quick here.
Make it my redemption.
This doll is outfitted.
I ascend from the infernal.
And at this point, I don't think there's much that can actually do anything to us. Once you have two tanks and some ranged damage dealers in the background, it's really just kind of free. We can drop in a Maul, I guess. But really, like, everything's mostly handled. We do got a big incoming batch here. The Maul may be relevant. Wait until they all get in here and just Maul. Done. And, you know, the comp that I'm running is really, the heroes don't matter that much. It's just, two tanks, two ranged fighters, a normal fighter for the sake of it, just because, that is a lord. Some AoE range damage dealer, platform damage dealers, two healers. If you have legendaries that are better, just run those, because chances are, you can make up for a lot of gear difference by just running a legendary instead of a crummy epic. Okay, so who's coming in first? I guess they'll just drop Rork in. Wait. We do have incoming on this side. So... I'll see how soon those show up. Do have a lot of space here to work with, too. I don't think we can block this lane, and that's intentional, so we do have to handle this side anyways, because there's this. Let's give him a healer. Probably should have given him an actual damage artifact too, but not sure that's super relevant. Let's drop in a tank.
Make it my redemption.
And then just hold the ultimate for if we actually need it at one point. Let's drop in Wrath over here. Which, with his sustain, he should be able to more or less handle anything coming his way.
Drives me.
Wait, was there a way to actually place someone over there? No. Okay, so we do have to do it this way. Just drop in a tank, just so Estrid doesn't take too much damage. Or again, you know, whichever fighter you choose to have there. If the javelin throwers come from somewhere, they're going to come from the left, so we're going to drop in Vortex there. Great. Okay, flyers. Big flyers, too. Let's put the Maul there. That's where it seems to be somewhat relevant. And I mean, Wrath is kind of pointless now, so I guess we'll toss in a Greed.
Torment awaits.
And he just nukes the flyers anyways. These low BP stages. Just absolutely get annihilated. Okay, I think we're starting to stack up a lot of these fish guys over here. It's fine. It works out. And that's stage 2 cleared. I am very happy that we're getting, you know, I guess it's a monthly reset, but I'm very happy that we're getting a new source of hammers. Because hammers are basically, at this point, probably one of the most important aspects of the game. Okay, we have 2 platform slots. 2 floor tiles. So we're not going to be stopping those with... Not going to be stopping the side lanes with fighters, which means that our options are much more limited.
I put the ice in the bicep.
Let's drop Rork in there. Okay. We're going to make us place a second fighter immediately, and Rork is dropping an HP. I guess we'll do Hollow. And probably Maul. Oh, they even wait there. They're nice enough to actually wait. That's adorable. Right. Drop in the Greed.
Torment awaits.
I guess they walk in straight after that, so you probably definitely want to get those placed quick. I mean, at this point... we kind of just need maybe more healers or some damage.
Do we really need anyone else?
Yeah, needed more damage on the middle lane. Could have just used the ultimate, honestly. Or put a lunacy visor on him. Either would have worked. Alright, now that we know what we need to do here.
Vengeful will drives me.
Probably also drop an Eona up there. Since Rork definitely is the one who needs the more help out of these two. Estrid just shreds. I'll drop him on the back tile.
Apocalypse comes. Torment awaits.
So yeah, really this just seems to be, actually I might just do that. This seems to just be a case of dumping 2 fighters, a healer, 2 range units to handle the sides, and then someone here to assist a bit on damage. Although, you know what? We don't actually need Rork, because we're not hitting in front of the tank, because we don't have a tank. So I'm pretty sure that we can get it. Just the best option here is probably just Wrath for more damage. Ah, that was probably overkill. Eona's gonna get absolutely shredded here. Yep.
This doll is outfitted for
And now I'm questioning my life choices.
Fancy my dazzling.
Die by my hand. Cry and yell.
I might have to do some silly shenanigans here.
Cry and yell. You cannot make it.
Drop in Olague to get enough block to not let them pass through. Oh, so...
Dazzling axe, huh?
Son of a... Okay. Change of plans. We are definitely going to keep Rork in there. That was a mistake to take him out. So you probably want to... AoE Millies.
Put the ice in.
Vengeful will drives me.
Or alternatively, run 2 tanks and just 1... Actually, why am I not just doing that in the first place?
Make it my redemption.
I'm just going to slightly alter what I'm running here.
I ascend from the inferno.
Place both tanks. And then... I wonder if Eona or Maul is going to be better. You know what? I'm just going to go with Maul. There we go. This should work pretty much perfect for what we need. Drop in Eona on the side. Greed on the other side. Because we don't need huge damage on these side lanes. Also going into this stage with more ranged damage dealers. Like if you have piercers that have the range to go from here and to the inside on this central lane, you'll probably much more easily clear everything. We probably do want a healer, however.
doll is ready.
But we could afford to get away with, you know, a lot more just because we have now a AoE damage dealer that will handle the entire lane on his own. Just to make sure he doesn't die, we can do that. Vortex gets targeted by the spear throwers, and then Vortex doesn't die because he's stacking HP. And on this final wave, we can just use a big AoE to clear everything out. Could have also used Olague ultimate to gain an extra block, and if we were running Isolde, we could have used Isolde ult as well. Or, you know, again, run actual units and not a bunch of epics like I'm doing. Alright, 2 lanes, sure. Okay, more than 2 lanes.
Shall all vanish.
I mean, not really, but kind of. Eh. Well, we need another fighter for that lane, so I guess we'll drop in Rork.
Biceps. Yeah.
That's unfortunate. So, got people coming in here. Want to drop the tank last, so he's the focus of the lightning, whatever the hell those things are. Do I care who goes where healer-wise? Probably not. Let's just do that. Should cover that lane. And if for some reason you don't have a ranged fighter, a platform unit where Vortex is, and Vortex moved 2 tiles back will probably work as well, or hell, even move him in front. It shouldn't matter much. Wait. Do I reach in front? Yeah, I will. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. We won't be healing Wrath, but I think that's fine. It doesn't normally need it. Hollow almost died, though. And at this point, it's probably just going to be a free clear. Although, wait, did I place Hollow last? Shh. Phew, maybe I did. Probably don't want to do that, because then she gets targeted, as what's currently happening, by the lightning guy in the back, but shouldn't be a huge issue because we can just clear all those out and then just wait for the lightning guy to finally move out of his spot. Obviously, we're doing everything. Well, that's not... No.
Escapes my chains for long.
That's not what I'm doing. We're doing epics. No, I don't need you. We'll take Hollow, take Wrath, take Vortex, Olague, Baron... Who am I forgetting? I guess technically Eona, but
No one gets to choose.
I don't know how much she's worth. Alright, let's see what the stage is. A mess, apparently. Alright, where are people coming? Okay, where do I have tiles? Fun, so I can't actually block... What's this? I guess, okay. Do that. Drop a Wrath here, I guess. I want to cover both those crystals, so... Yeah, I assumed as much. We're gonna have spawns on the right here. And, of course, it's lightning. Alright, let's do Vortex, because he'll be able to survive most things here. And I guess then drop in Rork. Should handle the lanes. I wonder.
Make it my redemption.
Can we just fully tempo the boss with an Olague? Just deal with the lanes? Oh. It stuns. I guess not. Oh, how fun. We have friends coming from the back here.
I ascend from the inferno. No mercy given.
I should have done it the other way around. Maul first and Baron second.
Tear them apart.
Olague seems to be doing okay for now. Let's ult with Estrid. Get a nice stack of 3 of the guys at the bottom here. And just delete them. Oh, maybe not. Baron's running a little low. Rork ultimate to clear up the 2 before the lightning guy gets there. Okay, boss is still on Olague. And I think we will actually be able to clear out everyone before the boss frees itself from Olague. I'll take it. I will definitely take it. What do we got? Not a lot of units left. Do have a stack of them coming, and Rork's ult is down. So I guess drop Eona there. Oh god, no. Okay, that didn't work. Rork ultimate, please. Yeah, Maul's dead. Let's recall Estrid. She's not doing anything for us over there anymore. And yeah, that's fine. Boss is just hitting Baron, who's off in his corner. Dealing absolutely no damage. Okay, wait, hold on. If we let that shot go off, we can probably place a few units here.
Mercy given.
The order must be
Apocalypse comes.
The doll is ready.
Make it my redemption. Torment awaits.
I'm pretty sure that should clear her out.
Go, my babies. Torment. Tear them apart. Go, my baby.
Destiny.
Torment awaits.
No one gets to choose.
Go. Torment awaits.
No, sounds about right. Huh. Stack vulnerability. That seems annoying, but sure.
Disappearing into nothing once again.
Yeah, we're a bit more limited on... I'm actually gonna have to look at the map, kind of. What do we got? We got... Yeah, sure. Alright. So probably just stack stuff at the entrance and rotate who's getting hit. Let's take Rork. Actually,
I put the ice in biceps.
let's give you at least a maxed key.
Fancy my dazzling axe,
Do I want
huh?
to take Estrid here?
Guide me to
That
my
layout
people.
seems wonky. I don't think I do. I do want to take Maul. Hollow.
Is a pretty lie for night.
Probably Vortex. Definitely both tanks. And then... damage-wise, I wonder if I can clear it all with Maul and Rork. And if I can... I'm probably just going to take another tank. Are one of them geared? Hey, there we go, he's geared. Let's take him. Okay, so if the name of the game here is that we're stacking things, we want to place the squishy guys first.
Biceps. Yeah. Do we really need anyone else? Do we really need anyone else?
And before they die, drop in new people? Right, that should cover most. Oh boy. Nope. Okay, don't play small that early.
Put the ice in biceps. Yeah.
I do not like that.
The doll is ready.
Dear Lord.
Put the ice in biceps. Yeah. Thirsty much.
So definitely a healer who can survive those hits. And then we're starting to take a lot of damage, so I guess place a tank in.
My redemption.
I would need a damage dealer right about now. I would also need said damage dealer to not die. Hold on. Rork can clear this out. I didn't pay attention to the one guy just walking in. Yeah. Should work out fine.
Put the ice in biceps. Yeah. Do we really need anyone? Make it my redemption.
That was close.
Thirsty much? No. Do we really need anyone else?
No, waited too long on the ultimate again. Alright, Rork.
Ice in
Let him take one more hit, drop in Vortex. Let Rork take another hit. Sorry, Vortex take another hit, drop in Olague. Pop Rork. Oh yeah, those guys melt. How take is this one? Probably needs a Maul hit or two. Yeah, too long. Okay. Okay, hold on. Since the problem is just block, I changed the initial placement, we should be fine. And if I do that, his ultimate does... Okay, yes, decently small range, but still it works out. Actually... Yeah, it should. Drop in Vortex. Drop Olague there.
Redemption. Do we really need anyone else? Do we really need anyone else?
And block this fish guy. $45. We only have one lightning guy still alive, so we can probably afford to just place Maul here. And since all of them are piling up here, we'll be placing our Baron right here. And tank as last one should make this fairly easy. Pop Maul ult, clear them all out. Then we have Rork as a backup if we need it. So yeah, basically this stage just seems to be kind of stack stuff and survive. And if the stacks ever get too much on Baron, starts getting at risk of dying, I can just drop in Titus or any other option really. Depending on who you brought, of course. Probably just fast forward here. People are swarming, but that's fine. Maul ultimate, clear them out. And there we go. That's the first 6 stages, well, first 5 stages and the first hidden stage of Tower of Deception. And I'll probably do them in this format for, again, as roughly as long as I can here. Once I start needing to throw legendaries in, then I hope I don't. But if it scales up, start at 500,000. That's 550. Let's say that's 600. 650, 700. 750. 750 BP is actually reasonable. So I don't think... I think I may be able to do this with epics all the way up, depending on what kind of additional challenges they add to stuff, but... yeah. Yeah. Alright, quick gear. Rork is running some Soulbound Arcana with HP subs and a Key of the Forsaken. Maul is running some Trash, Curse, and Sharpshooter Crest. Estrid is running some good Soulbound Arcana with Wicked Vengeance and an Unleveled Eye of Sin. Vortex is running a pile of trash and a Tomb of Lewis Horn that's not leveled. Olague is running Guardian and a North's Will. Wrath is running some Wisdom and Calamity and his exclusive. Any artifact will work, really. Greed is running some good Wicked Vengeance to Soulbound Arcana with a Tear of Twilight. Baron is running Guardian and Bastion Ring that's unleveled. Hollow, Invigoration, Light's Grace, and a Golden Scarab that's unleveled. And Eona is running some more Night Terror, just basically all-around bad gear. And I think those are the only ones I used. So, the gear isn't great. And it's epics. Some of them have a good gear, but for now we don't need to really worry about that too much, because it's early stages. Anywho, cheers, and you have a nice one.